Chapter 1. A young man descends the stairs of a prestigious university. That's Eric Brown. Eric himself could be said to be a poor student at university. At this university, poor students are often bullied by children from rich family backgrounds. If they are unhappy or angry, they often make things difficult for the students they control. Bella, look at this. I'm so bored seeing him at this university. Can't I go a day without seeing him? A girl named Isabelle. Eric said, stomping his foot in annoyance as he looked at her. He was an arrogant student with a rich family background in Leonard City. In Isabelle's eyes, poor people like Eric were not worthy of her eyes. Hearing this from Isabelle, Bella saw a young man who looked familiar. Realizing it was Eric, Bella narrowed her eyes but ultimately ignored Eric. Bella is a person who doesn't like making things difficult for other people. Especially someone she knew. Of course Bella wouldn't do it. Isabelle then stepped forward and said to Bella, "Wait a minute Bella, I want to. Let's continue the story." Chapter 2. Bella turned to Isabelle with a puzzled expression. "Why do you want to bother with him? He's just another student." Isabelle smirked, her eyes fixated on Eric, who was now engrossed in a book by the campus fountain. "Because, Bella, I've heard some rumors about him. They say he's secretly brilliant but chooses to hide it. I want to see if that's true." Bella chuckled. "Rumors? You're too curious for your own good, Isabelle. Let's just focus on our studies and not get involved with him." But Isabelle had already made up her mind. She strolled over to Eric, who glanced up from his book as she approached. "Hello there," Isabelle greeted, her tone sweet and innocent. Eric, unused to such attention from someone like Isabelle, raised an eyebrow. "Can I help you with something?" Isabelle smiled. "I couldn't help but notice you're always reading. What are you studying?" Eric hesitated for a moment, unsure of her intentions. "I'm majoring in astrophysics." Isabelle's eyes widened in genuine surprise. "Astrophysics? That's impressive. I thought you were just another student here." Eric shrugged. "I prefer keeping a low profile." As Isabelle and Eric continued to talk, Bella watched from a distance, intrigued by the unexpected interaction. Could this be the beginning of a friendship that transcended their social backgrounds? As days turned into weeks, Isabelle and Eric's conversations became a regular occurrence. They met at the same spot by the campus fountain, discussing everything from astrophysics to literature. Isabelle was genuinely fascinated by Eric's intelligence and depth of knowledge. Their budding friendship didn't go unnoticed. Some of Isabelle's friends, including Bella, couldn't understand why she was spending so much time with Eric. They warned her about associating with someone they considered beneath her social status. One evening, as Isabelle and Eric were engrossed in a conversation about black holes, Bella approached them cautiously. "Isabelle, can I talk to you for a moment?" Isabelle sighed but excused herself from Eric. Bella led her a few steps away, speaking in a hushed tone. "Isabelle, I understand you're curious about Eric, but spending so much time with him is starting to affect your reputation." Isabelle looked conflicted. "Bella, he's not what everyone thinks. Eric is brilliant and kind-hearted. I want to get to know him better." Bella nodded sympathetically. "I know you mean well, but people are talking. Just be careful." Despite Bella's warning, Isabelle continued her friendship with Eric. She even introduced him to some of her other friends who were more open-minded. Over time, Isabelle and Eric's bond grew stronger. They discovered they had more in common than they initially thought. Eric's humility and intelligence gradually won over those who had doubted him. As the end of the semester approached, Isabelle found herself facing a difficult choice: follow her heart and continue her friendship with Eric, or succumb to societal pressures and distance herself. Should Isabelle follow her heart and continue her friendship with Eric, or should she consider the opinions of those around her? Let me know how you'd like to proceed with the story.